Smoggy still trying to create as much distraction as he can in mid, but really, Izu's first contact doesn't go well.
Take it down, nobody. Drawing first blood here of the map, of the round, as Stacks similarly falls to the wayside. Kong Kong able to come away with the kill. Little bit of damage between the two players, but Kong Kong finds another fishing buzz out of the smoke. Sight now wide open for the taking, and Sylvan gets dropped. EDG looking for a flawless pistol, not gonna find it as Meteor. Just get a nice little lurk timing, but as he swings the corner, he will meet his demise.
Right away with that Spectre to back it up.
For the entry here, Izu taking down one, but just traded out here. Kong Kong just runs down Stacks. Strafing around him with the Spectre in hand. Comes away with the kill, gets a weapon upgrade. T1 now very much on the back foot. Buzz tagged down to 12. The drone spotting out Meteor. Paranoia sent, but play off of this one. Chichu taking a bit of this damage, forcing into the open. Buzz able to collect one. Spot Keller here on the corner, has nobody in behind. 2 more kills, and Buzz
just plant Izu in a position.
Double stack in mid here. Malt line, and Izu cannot get out fast enough. Kong Kong just far too swift. Operator on the floor. It's a little bit of spam damage through the smoke. Buzz now dead at ramp. Smoggy narrowly survives with 16 HP, and Kong Kong now in deep past screens. Has backup. Sylvan it'll find one, but instantly the trade is there. Nobody now.
One enemy
back
remaining.
around. Smoggy still holding his own. His Stacks will fall. Meteor
Looking like he's going to be under a lot of pressure.
again, forcing some space over towards mid, but Kong Kong immediately finding one at Meteor. Not realizing that he was not in the clear, gets taken down. It's just another devastating start. Round after round here, T1 finding no advantages.
Spike planted.
Given that you once again have that operator in play, it's gonna take a big opening here from Buzz to want to recommit back into this one.
I don't think they will. I'd just save at this point. I don't think there's any hope. Here goes that Blade Storm.
Knives are popped up and over the top. There's the flash. The blind goes through. Kong Kong even immense amount of damage, but still able to stick the landing. Swaps to the shorty. Stacks gets obliterated. Buzz trade at the same time there at tower. Showstopper not getting
Spike planted.
any eliminations. And once again for T1 in this position. How do you try to get out? Simon tucked to the corner, does get hit by that paranoia. Izu's able to find one.
Still have the Rolling Thunder, though.
And they're just fully entrenched and ready to send this. I'm gonna be taken down. Looks like that will convince him to go ahead and send the Rolling Thunder. Minor consolation, but Simon reads it absolutely gorgeously.
Couple Spectres being bought here. So desperate, a nice opening pick for Izu, though. Gets out cleanly.
Cutting through.
She needed to really kill. Still, though, only 2 Spectres behind. 4 T1, so firepower is still fairly weak, but swing out of the corner. Izu's gonna be good for a second. Just get traded out. Smoggy able to find one Meteor. Tucked away there in the corner. At this range, just doesn't have a hope in hell. Smoke gonna be dissipating here in heaven. Snakebite coming down to try to slow up Buzz.
Last player standing.
Smoggy is just ripping people to shreds.
In their pre-show video.
Hard to disagree. Crossfire gonna be broken up a bit. Stacks finally gets himself on the board with an elimination here. Good timing on the rope. Meteor pushing forward, finding Chichu. Player advantage now. Found for T1 for the first time in this map. Tap of the plant, nobody. Quick peek over towards ramp, but still audioless, caught off guard. Stacks will be able to find him. Now it all comes down to Simon. Was a miracle worker for them in the past when they made their run to become champions, and he needs to do it again. And he gets.
Here's gonna just send in a mid, and they're gonna challenge it.
Yep, push forward.
Oh my God.
Meteor, dead. Hits the floor. It's Kong Kong. Just immediately removes
He's fearless.
that pit from the equation.
Absolutely fearless. You gotta love that.
He's fearless, he's bold, and he's certainly damn on point right now. Nothing gonna be spotted there from the stealth drone. There's the timing, Sylvan having to tuck back away. The paranoia does slow the tide here for the moment. He and Buzz getting completely and utterly surrounded. Nice little transfer on the Guardian. Sylvan able to find 2. Chichu gonna be taken down at the same time as Stacks. Arrives in heaven. However, still snappy with it. Finds the first, cannot find the second. And now it's down to nobody. The Prowler from heaven knows the location of one, finds the other.
Challenge, just a fault line to stall. It's Kong Kong. Timing. Sylvan.
Pop, goes for the push. Sylvan covering fire, able to find one, but Simon guns down two here on the site. Sylvan swooping out onto the rafters. Just managed to trade it back, trade it up. Player advantage down here for the side of T1.
One enemy
Catching a
remaining.
straight headshot, nobody up from Garage. Gets rid of Stacks. Paranoia, flash, and Buzz on the entry. Judge in hand narrowly gets that elimination. Managed to hold on to his life here for a little bit longer, but Meteor on that flank. Trying to stave off the wraparound. It's being picked apart. Aftershock out the ready. Clear any angles here for them. Sylvan just trying to hold things here at the drop. Kong Kong swings the corner, finds one. And in the blink of an eye, all of Stacks' team is dropped around him. Push onto the corner, classic in hand, Kong Kong. How far does he pursue? Talon trying to flush him out into the open. Meteor, however, able to win out the fight. Information on the two players still playing here at lobby. Nobody pushing up into the smoke. Meteor catches a good timing, catches a kill. Fight starting to tick away, but Chichu, ever present, finds one.
Shadows traveling.
There's still going to be one lingering around main. Can they flush open the site? Looks like the answer's going to be no. Chichu unless he can do something like that! Hits the floor! And nearly gets himself an ace to bring this to a conclusion. The time not on their side this round. Unwinnable for EDG. They cannot bring it to an end. Izu kind of in front of this, but nobody still is able to just peek in, gets the kill, and they just get out scot-free.
One of those iterations of the Breach Tail combo that you're going to see a lot on this map.
Kong Kong gets the headshot. Tailwinds forward. He wants a fight. He wants to scrap, but there's no one there.
And why not?
Take the beating.
Why not? Love it.
Slow and steady back away. Chichu on the repeat. Knocked down to 3 HP. Tries to slow up the approach. Kong Kong, however, getting in behind, but timing a little bit off for him. Draws back over to the Sheriff. Buzz stunned up. Flushed out into the open. Into Kong Kong's welcoming arms. And it is not on a buy round that EDG will bring this to a conclusion.
Experiment complete.
They look to do it with one hero Bulldog and some Sheriffs. Sylvan swings the corner, is able to find one. Needs 3 more of those. The weapons have been recovered.
Spike planted.
The firepower in the hands of EDG. Getting stronger and stronger. Sylvan just rejoining the squad, needing to ace clutch to keep them in the map. Avoids the fault line, swings back, finds one! Snaps on a Froggy! Slowly creeping forward. Kong Kong, however, just a little bit more aware, a little bit faster. That's the spike now. Dropping the back alleys of Split. Izu able to find one. Simon gonna be taken down. Flash out. Kong Kong desperately trying to play elusively, but Sylvan on the pinch is able to find the kill. The 3v3 now is nobody. Backing away, the rotation starting to come through. Chichu having to abandon the pit. One now scratching their heads. Shoulder might have been spotted. Wanted to go for the jiggle, but gunfire will confirm presence.
Salvo's in a snake bite here.
Push out of the smoke, they double face it. Izu able to find one, nobody gonna be taken down.
30 seconds left.
Really nice there. An attempted delay from Chichu, but there's not much he can do there.
Trying to slow it up, but now it's getting out of their hands here.
Ready.
Poison orb emitting.
Double wrap around down the ramp here in towards main. Everyone from T1 situated on the site. Bring out Izu.
Poison's on.
Spotted out, flashes up over the top. Chichu, however, able to find one. Sylvan gonna be taken down.
Enemy remaining.
This is a 1v1. It seems like Smoggy knows exactly where Izu is TP2.
Shadows
You read that he's already pushed up into the site, taps Bike swings out of the smoke. And they're missing each other somehow, some way. Smoggy's starting to get a read on it. Oh, he bounces in.
Oh.
Does he have the time? I don't think he does. That spike is erupting. And this map is continuing.
Connected at least on Simon.
Fault line to try to slow things up. Buzz in ahead of that. Nightfall. He's managed to find one, gets traded back. Kong coming out, finding one, but quickly getting traded. Immediately brought back to parity. 3v3 is Chichu up and over the top of the box. Interrupts the plant, puts stacks down to low HP numbers.
Spike planted.
Sylvan in this corner, needing to win out this critical fight. The salvos start to fly. Stacks able to find one. Sylvan going to be taken down. Stacks abandoned here at 18 HP. In a 1v2. Snappy with both of them! In these thrifty attempts, a Rolling Thunder also online. Stealth drone sent, nobody's going to check out towards me, but Chichu continues to be the final boss! By 3, they come by 3, they fall. Chichu destroys them all!
He is absolutely just unbelievable. What a tremendous player. Now he's going to throw the pit into mid. Meteor's going to try his own pit, but Simon right there to punish if he oversteps. There he goes.
The heroics have a limit. It is not an infinite stock. T1 do well. He clears out that close cubby. Izu tucked in, able to find the headshot onto the first, gets Kong as well, gets himself a third, turns back.
Spike down B.
Too many players now. Here, ready to drop out of hookah, catches a glimpse. Stacks arriving, will be able to go ahead. Kong just trying to get that showstopper online. Re-swing in from Meteor, gets knocked out of the park.
And this might open the door for EDG to try to make this B hit go. They were rotating back, thinking about pulling off. T1, assuming that that's the case, is going to try to press.
In the peak. The reface, Chichu. Able to avoid the damage here. Get one tucked into the side, but they know they have to try and take this fight. Tries to split the difference here, tries to go for the transfer, cannot find that kill. Izu, say tucked back, will fall. This Buzz now has to do it all. Swing in, and once again, the thing's up, Kong. Sprinting forward, shows up, gets sent, plants his feet, draws down, and picks out Buzz. Just assassinated in broad daylight.
It's just outrageous.
Max desperately trying to get some kind of angle, some line of sight, but as soon as he swings out, Chichu is there. Now into the 3v5, T1. Likely gonna have to call for a save for the 2 remaining players. Chichu stays alive with 3 HP. Looks for the last. Won't be able to quite find it. Izu does manage to come away with that, but there's just far too many players remaining, far too many angles to try to clear. And Simon, as you say, Buzz is on a flank, but it's just the classic at hand. Swings out, and everyone's right there, ready, waiting for him. He gets cut off guard, and now the pivot play comes through. Teleport taken. As there's a late lurk from Chichu, still sticking around over on that B side of the map. Finds a kill. Sylvan going to be eliminated, but Meteor. One with the Sheriff, rifles in hand. Gets himself a third.
10 seconds left.
And Chichu now just does not have the time. It's a question of does he take someone with him? He does. Meteor will fall, but T1 will be victorious in the round. A MasterCard Thrifty now is going to be safe.
This is bot.
Call coming through, and Kong nails the headshot. Absolutely devastating. Sylvan here to try to hold the line. The molly, the orbital, all available to him. Sends it close here on the site, trying to keep himself protected. Up and over the top goes nobody, and now he will get taken down. Sylvan through that. Just managed to get a little bit of damage dealt, but cannot find further eliminations. 3v3, the push out. Meteor trying to find a timing, but cannot get the transfer. Gets the first. 0 point. Tells them what they want to know. A player over towards Garden, Stacks. On the floor, Buzz needing to hit it. Doesn't find it. Swaps the weaponry. Opting to try to go for this res. Orbital strike now. Showing that he has to abandon his teammate on the floor. 25 health remaining. He knows the corner. He knows where he's at, but he needs to find the kill, and he cannot. Smoggy with 31 HP. Again, You're on this B side, pushes forward, and my God, the flick! Picks off Kong, but Sylvan gonna be taken down at the same time. Nobody, that late linger. He strikes, he finds the catch. Buzz trying to do similarly here. Pushes forward, out of the smoke, and mows down two with a Bucky. T1 looking to give themselves another thrifty win. Smoggy dancing around the shots, stays alive, showstopper.
Enemy remaining.
From Buzz will find the kill. Smoggy at 40 HP.
30 seconds.
Can he get the
left.
clutch? Looks back behind the wall, the haunt not getting the reveal. Izu repositioning, and Buzz Max just sending the pop flash forward in towards Showers. Wants to take this fight, but it's Chichu on the opposite side. Potentially a gun available here for him as Buzz also similarly will get taken down. Chichu is just an absolute menace! As EDG do to T1 what T1 just did to them. Their own thrifty teed up. As Izu on the peak. Makes eye contact with Chichu and wisely backs away. Sent out here from Simon. Buzz looking for a timing, drops down, gets the transfer on the two. Smoggy, Kong able to answer some back. But now it's just Chichu on his lonesome. It's been damn near good for these all day long. Can he deliver in this moment, or is the call just a save? Simon will bleed out. He's going to at least look to reroute the Prowler, expiring before it gets the tag. And it looks like even Chichu will have to back down from this one.
Flashing.
Yeah. Play for another kill here or there. You know the economic situation T1 is in is dire. So you can find a way to use this 40 seconds, scoop up another kill or two, or who knows with Chichu, all three. Definitely would be a backbreaker for T1 because T1 really needs to keep all of these guns into the next round.
30 seconds left.
Slowly creeping closer and closer. For his moment to strike a spot out there onto one. Looks like Izu may be catching a glimpse. 15 seconds. Be an absolute miracle if you could pull it off. Looks like it will just be a drop down and attempt to get into the teleporter. Sylvan.
In fact, Sylvan's going on a lurk and it's nobody here again.
Reads it perfectly. Not falling into the same trap twice. Sylvan gets the pinch. PG, however, still looking like they want to try to carry on forward in towards this B site. Without that Tejo utility, it's much more likely that they might have to commit the orbital just to get themselves forward. Chichu, not this time. Not going to be able to win it out. Sylvan is keeping this locked down.
30 seconds left.
It's a huge win for Sylvan. It's making this B site unassailable for EDG.
Smoke's going to be sent. Sylvan waiting to greet them here. Opens up the red carpet, pushes out of the smoke, but the shotgun is not going to be alive. Izu able to find one. Backpedals to find a third. Tap of the plant. Interrupted. Seal Garden now going to be sent. Looking like a TP play here for the side of EDG. Here, them both the rotations can now begin. Buzz going to be lingering in case it's a double fake back, but the thorns get popped, and Simon has to slowly step over them, losing more and more of that HP bar. Meteor out from heaven, able to find a timing.
Spike down A.
Chichu now once again asked to do it all. To try to get a 1v3 victory here.
Here comes Buzz.
To get EDG tied up, but like you say, Buzz coming in around the back. Chichu gives it a thought for a brief little moment, but once again, the time is just not on their side. Buzz arrives, strikes. Clear not gonna happen in time. And that tells all. Chichu swinging out. Back box is able to find one. Smoggy holds down Showers. Now trading Meteor. Keeping EDG in with an advantage. Izu is trying to stick for this. Goes down to 34 HP, does manage to get the spike planted. Swing out from Buzz, wins the fight. The 3v3 is Kong. Looks to try to open things up. The timing narrowly missed. Buzz not identifying it quite just yet, but still gets the dink. The spray down. Finds that elimination. Another paint shell now going to be built up. As Buzz just saying tucks here into the corner. The stun coming through. They want to flush him out, but Buzz snappy to find them both. Bonks his head on the entry, the blast packs, but Buzz swinging the corner. Does get the rocket through. A 1-to-1 trade on that front, but player advantage here for the side of EDG. Rotation still needing to come through from nobody, making his way across from that B site. 0 point confirms no one forward there in showers. Dax confirms no one forward, trying to push up here in towards Lambs, but as he swings out, getting flushed into the open, he's able to find one. Izu striking, finds nobody. Now, the 2v2, the time starting to take away the molly. Sent to further delay. Sylvan just stuck here around the corner, playing quietly, putting Simon down to 13 HP, finding the kill. Smoggy can only find the one. He cannot get this round win. T1 will convert their bonus to get to double digits.
Good flash. It's gonna shut down nobody. And there's Kong though, gets his pick.
Finds one.
Bring them down.
Open dead. Chichu forced away here from showers. T1 continuing to try to push up, and eventually they will just be able to overwhelm him. It's like now broken open, and Smoggy just drifting across the paint shells. Just does not have the timing to try to put that weapon to use. He falls to the wayside. The showstopper popped here from Kong, sees one, sends it. Meteor gonna be taken down. It's the operator back in the hand. Paint shells to further delay. Stacks the back off. Izu steadying. Recovers from the flash, finds the kill, says, yep, you guys go on. Get the plant through. I'm gonna try to handle this fight myself. Stuck into a corner. Kong pushing forward, Snappy with a right click, does manage to find it. But at the end of the day, he's just gotta try to save this weapon. That spike will erupt. T1. With the blast back up in towards the side, but Chichu out on a flank angle, able to find one, finds two, as he peeks back in towards Zuka. Now that judge rings out. It's a rude awakening for T1. Well, command still pulsing for a brief little moment there, but now expiring. 2v3 noise made. The Armageddon online could just be called in. Sylvan with the peek, able to find one. Nobody playing this patiently. Sylvan trying to take some space, knows that if he can get rid of the flanker, he's gonna be in a good spot, and now Simon's just being overwhelmed and picked apart. Sylvan held back here for the moment by the salvos. Kong out of hookah, able to find one. They roll out the red carpet, but it's not needed. But here is Meteor, 3 positions. The whole command coming in to push forward. Sprays through despite the flash, is still able to find one. Simon gonna be put down. Izu now having to backpedal. So very low, but still finding 2 kills. Smoggy now with everything to do. His last teammate far too distant. 13-6, T1.
Trying to delay a little bit.
A little narrow angle there from Izu. Couple taps in. Kong gonna be taken down as Buzz. Peeks out from lower, is able to find him. First kill to try to start the retake here. Shock dart, not quite gonna find contact there. Blue bolt sent in towards the hall. Nearly gets the line up there, but Buzz is able to just strike a little bit faster. 2-player advantage now here for the side of T1 as they look to get themselves yet another pistol to spam, however, into the smoke. Meteor gonna be taken down. They're looking for the body block here. Grab locking them in position, and Sylvan going down the rest of the fuse, just being held. Another pistol win.
They might pause a bit. Nope, full throttle.
Nano said, but Meteor is ready for this. Does get taken down, however, it's nobody. Swinging the corner, finding one. Buzz similarly falling. Their advantage right back here into their hands. EDG not wanting to allow for another bonus conversion. We saw T1 achieve there on that bind. Nightfall very quickly online here for Simon. Is that here for the post play? We'll see if it comes into play. Push forward, Smoggy holding down Halls, finds the first. Izu picked off. The Nightfall will go through, but so too will these kills. Just a singular casualty.
Top of that box. Nope, he's gonna try the other angle.
Oh, but just out into the open is Smoggy. Thinking that they had this angle completely cleared. Goes for the repeat, cannot find the shot. He's get tagged up to 31, but ultimately gets himself out towards safety. Cosmic Divide now going to be called in. Buzz able to find one as nobody's going to be taken down over at Halls. Kong, however, starting to come online, finds 2, but he's sat down by Stacks, who similarly gets dropped here by Chichu. The plant now able to be stuck. Meteor here around the corner. Simon taking that first fight, but
One enemy
Sylvan
remaining.
able to find the first.
Not ready yet.
Now into the 1v1. You're knowing exactly where he's at, but needs to try to find the timing. The swing. So we play ring around the Rosie. Identifying each other, spotting it out in the fight. Backed away. Meteor needing to get himself over towards the spike. Taps in and Chichu is instantaneous with the headshot.
This time gambling that EDG is not going to make any more rotations. They're going to lose out in the first kill.
Stacks eliminated. Smoke's obfuscating here. As Sylvan does get a nice headshot. Overdrive going to be committed here by Buzz. Finds one, but it's quickly shut down. Not quite the value they were going to be looking for, but Meteor on the lurk. Backstabs. Recovers a weapon. And this time, he wins out on the fight. As T1 are looking for another thrifty.
Remaining.
Kong, however, other ideas. The plant being stuck in the swing, not coming through. A quick exit back into main. Vandal grabbed Izu, drifting across, and he hits one hell of a headshot. Escorts them forward, spot out on the two. Fake out, goes through, swing onto the corner, but Sylvan just able to find that elimination, finds himself a second off screen. Simon does get taken down, but nobody now. Starting to go crazy as he finds himself three. Sylvan will finally be shut down. Zizou just now makes his way over towards the site, the spike for the moment. There at Halls. Plant in behind the box. Just a tap of it. So he's just gonna wait this out. Knows that he still does have time on his side. Wants to try to recover the weapon here. Nobody drifting down just below him. Sends out a shot, not gonna connect. Drops down with that backstab. Gets closer and closer as nobody is about to arrive, about to strike. And strike he does.
Link. See if they anticipate Simon's position. Oh, Simon, great to react.
Read. But does he expect another player? He's got the spike in hand. Chichu sort of watching here for this. Simon drifting back, and Sylvan hits the transfer! And guns down all three!
On cooldown.
Oh. Nobody. So clean there.
All missiles away.
Try to
Ammunition.
use some of his util to get this spike. Get spammed down as he goes through the smokes. Such a difficult position to get through. Have to have one of the nastiest outplays we've seen so far.
The Nebula will fade. Izu inching closer and closer here. The swing out, and Sylvan earned it. Lockdown on a timing here for Meteor to try to shove them back to Hunter's Fury as well. Opened up, just looking for a pick. Smoggy tagged up, taken down. As they have to try to flood forward.
Well divided.
No detain to be found here. Cosmic Divide now going to be invested.
It's the third one, by the way.
Yep. 3v2, the grab wall just pulling Kong in. Stopping him from trying to reinforce this position. The peek coming in, Sylvan. There again, but Chichu, how has he come away with two? Izu and Stacks both going to be taken down. This would be a monstrous round for EDG to try to get the win. The
Whoa!
and with a stinger in hand! Peeking out, just going to be met with a flash. With the prowling out, starts the chase. 30 HP remaining. Kong inching forward, finishes the job. Stacks, Guardian shot, is able to find one. We are now out on the floor, but Stacks revealed, pinned out, taken down. Meteor strikes, is able to find one, scoops up a weapon. A bit more firepower now behind, but Simon does well to find the headshot. The Cosmic Divide now going to be called in. 2v2, the Dimensional Drift in play. Izu just spotting them both out. Sends out the fake, the overdrive popped. Smoggy spotted here in the corners. He just gets run down. The slide in Buzz cannot find it. Chicho at 5 HP this time. On a line, Armageddon gonna be sent. He's just strafing forward. Stops in his tracks, finds one. Nobody now held back. Weapon scooped up. The pinch getting ready to come through. As Meteor out to the open.
Oh!
It's massacred as they swing in the corner. Stacks able to find two. Tucks back, 10 HP remaining. Tries to challenge for the fight, but ends up falling to the wayside.
I got the spike.
It all comes down to Sylvan. Nobody low. The tap, the first found. He overstays on the angle though, and Smoggy is able to collect.
Ran 5 in a row on the attack side against DRX to shut him out, and that's a great opener for Izu.
What a shot from Izu. Kong being put through the ringer. So far here on this map, started off hot, but just hasn't been given the space to really find that huge game-taking over value. But Buzz sliding in towards dugout, able to find one. Smoggy gonna be taken down, swaps over for the Ghost. 2-player advantage to T1. Chichu, nobody. Get collected over towards the side of the map. Simon out into the open. Able to find that headshot, gets the kill, but he's taken down to 40 now, whittled away at 25 HP remaining. As the shock dart does connect. Sylvan on the strafe. Damage here through the wall. The haunt gonna be cleared out. Simon trying to push forward. The salvo's now sent. Sylvan just trying to plant his feet, take the fight. Falls, but Meteor keeps them in with the advantage. Chichu here. Gun down. Meteor will find the finisher.
Razor Vines right towards those one of the plant spots and towards the edge of Hall. Buzz likes to go that way.
Salvo's gonna be sent through. Meteor arriving here at the connector, finds one, anticipates Smoggy's position as well. Can he win it out? Maybe Simon actually takes him down. Cross. Gets himself into position. The star is starting to fly. Dart cleared out. TP forward, slide to the back. Buzz, Izu get one apiece. Re-swing, nobody able to go ahead and hold his ground. It's an immense amount of damage. Down to 8. The shot, however, through the wall. Simon getting the wall bang hit. Stacks gets eliminated. Player advantage still here for the side of T1, but by fairly narrow margins. Nobody to try to swing. He's good for one, but starting to run out of time. Tucks into the corner. The thorn's going to be popped. Salvo's sent to try to flush him out into the open, and it works to treat as nobody. He's able to find the headshot, and Izu gets taken down. Chichu now play off a little bit of a timing here. The Steel Guardian's going to be sent in. Nobody scouting across, confirms that there's no one else here in the site for the moment.
Placing alarm bot.
Just delayed. Meteor causing a little bit of attention towards A. His clear of a Prowler has gotten Kong to rotate over to water. Now they're gonna rotate through, try to pinch onto this B site. Oh, Chichu!
Fantastic shot. Sylvan dead. Buzz dead on arrivals. He tries to get himself into the site, but they say absolutely not. EDG. They're gonna try to bring this one back. Stacks tries to make it a little bit more costly, but it's just a one casualty. Off from Kong, not falling for it.
Spike planted.
Flash onto the corner, and Izu guns down 2. Picks up the operator, takes an exit, says thank you very much.
Oh, now he's got the dimensional drift.
He's just absolutely robbed them blind.
Nowhere to run.
Hunter's Fury trying to call for it here, trying to track. Stacks frantically trying to line up the shot. They jump back out over towards main. Smoggy, however, down to a sliver. Chichu on a timing, pushing forward towards Art. Sylvan gonna be gunned down. The counter swing from Meteor, not there. That's a window for Chichu to try to work off of, but it can't make it happen.
And EDG's already leading ahead of it.
Sliding forward, Buzz gonna be put on the floor. Nobody. Nice. Sheriff shot to find it.
He's unreal.
Chichu continues to try to shove him back. Nobody finds another. Even further value found. As oh boy, we're back on this script, hey?
That's done.
Unless Meteor has something to say about it. Vandal recovered. Into the hands of nobody. Kong as well. That Phantom, but he's been spotted. He's been felled.
Bomb grenade out.
Nebula only gonna last for so long. The turret forward out of this one. Quickly cleared out. Smoggy gets repositioned here behind the screens. The reload goes through, and Meteor just a hair off the shot. Just here, along the corner.
Buzz can hit a nasty relay bolt.
He's gonna slide in, he's gonna get absolutely destroyed. Smoggy able to find the headshot here as the crossfire set up from EDG. It's just too damn good.
Remaining.
Izu, they're not falling for it.
Oh,
Go, go, go.
Potentially punishable there on the Stacks. Almost gets caught. Buzz on the entry, however, gonna be taken down. Chichu finding 2. Izu also taken out.
Down.
Meteor falls to the wayside, and Chichu rips him to pieces. He said, this is my site, my tournament, my round. The timing, a narrow miss. Stacks about to do battle here against Simon, but Simon steadies it. And in the blink of an eye, EDG take control. Sylvan's been sussed out, he's been found. Salvo's at his feet, and nobody will close it. 13-11.